You know, today, historians, political analysts talk about the Asaba massacre.
Well, no,
You were
no,
among those
I was
that
there.
captured
No, it
Asaba.
happened 8 October. 8 of October. Yes. I was among, you see, I wouldn't, the other time I told you, I wouldn't say massacre.
Yes.
I wouldn't say massacre.
What would
Because
you say?
if some brigade had not employed that tactics, we would have been flushed out within 2 weeks of capturing of that area.
Why did you say so?
We were fired, we were killed, we had no defense, we were on the tarmac. We entered that place around 5th of October, 1967. Early in the morning, before 1 p.m., we have already secured Asaba. I say, oh. My battalion, 71 battalion, was built to take Isieke, Ibuso Road. 10 battalion again, Cable Point or Muaji area. While 1, 2, 3 was built to take Onono side, left-hand side of Asaba. So before 1 p.m., we have already secured Asaba. But from that 1 p.m. to night, you see soldiers dying in mass. I mean, it's so tactical now, very tactical.
Who were taking on the Nigerian troop? Who were those firing and taking out?
Killing
soldiers?
them.
Yes. Who were
Biafra, is it not their ground? Do we know that area better than them?
So,
You come to my house now. If you feel this is the door you are seeing, I can now as well take another area. You cannot know my side better than myself.
so there were a lot of casualties.
Casualties. When you wake up, you see casualties. Both 71 battalion, 10 battalion, 1, 2, 3. So army, so the brigade was forced to take that action.
What action did the brigade take?
Well, what do we call that action?
The brigade called out everybody to come to the town square. Men and women and children were invited out of their house to come to the town square.
Is it the women or children? No, women and children were not. But if you now disclose, as you ask me to come now, if you have any notorious planning for me, now will I know? Now, if supposing my children are at home now, don't you know we will have come together here?
Mm-hmm.
We will have been here together. Then if it's maybe you have, and it's linked to them, will the plan not fail? The plan will have failed. Nobody invited children. Nobody invited women.
But children and women came.
On their own.
So when they came to that town square, what did the Nigerian soldiers do?
Nigerian soldiers, that is again the agony of war.
Mm.
The agony of war. If you say they were killed, all of the soldiers, numerous soldiers, they killed too.
Why were they invited to the town square?
Yes.
Why did the soldiers invite them out?
They were invited
Why?
because of the reason best known to the commander. I wasn't the commander that time. Because of the reason best known to that commander. Even the commander himself was still in hospital. Godwin Ali was in hospital.
So
but his 2IC say lost through.
So his 2IC was Ibrahim Taiwo.
Ibrahim Taiwo was the one that actually led us to Asaba.
So when they came out, did the Nigerian troop separate women and children from the men?
That's another thing I will not. Supposing the CEO of 10 battalion I was in 71 Battalion, commanded by General, he was a major, Alimi.
Okay.
Alimi. But another battalion was given that task. 10 battalion, because that was the area of operation. 1, 2, 3 again was at Onono side. Supposing we have the CEO of 10 battalion, we will have been able to throw more light into this issue we are trashing.
So you don't have the detail.
I don't have, but I know. I don't have the detail, but I know the date and I saw what happened. But
So
I couldn't have.
many men in Asaba were killed that day.
Many men.
Yes, they were separated from the women and the children. And it was like a firing squad, is it not? Why was the Nigerian soldiers afraid of the men of Asaba?
That they were afraid of the men.
Yes, why were they so concerned about the men?
No, I think that it buttresses to the same question you asked when you came to my house the other time. That you said troops were sent to Asaba because of Izegu. Can you still recollect
Yes,
that
I
question?
remember, yeah.
So it wasn't like that. Let me tell you, that brigade, 7th Brigade, especially the authority of that brigade, the brigade commander, his 2IC, and all the COs, none of them was an Hausa man.
Okay.
So to say that it's because Izegu killed somebody, Izegu is from Opanam, Asaba area, no.
But the head of the division was Murtala Mohammed.
Yes.
He was a Fulani man.
It doesn't matter. Those who are on the ground, they were the ones who saw it all. Who saw it all, they can give instruction. But I don't think he could have asked somebody to kill innocently like that, or to wipe out people like that. No, the brigade was not known for that. I told you the brigade was so sympathetic. The brigade had consideration for everybody in Asaba.
But you know, in a war situation, some can be volatile.
Honestly, yes, you have those people who were very hot. You have those people who were very soft. Anything can. That's why you don't blame operatives of that war. Blame the war.
So how would you judge yourself in the war? Were you among the soft or the volatile ones?
Well, I'm in between.
Okay.
I'm not. No. I consider things. Even because somebody wanted to fire me. Somebody actually fired at me because I wanted to defend somebody.
Somebody on the Nigerian side.
My sub-major fired at me in Asaba.
Why?
No, he said, no, you see what happened. He asked me, we have already pinned down, we've captured Asaba. Now, somebody was coming, saying, one Nigeria. He was pale, he was not armed, not in uniform. Then the sub-major, I said, sir, fire this man. He was coming to take your rifle. I said, I look at it. Kept coming to take my rifle. I said, how? Sir. No. Now speak outside if I did not fire him. Then he pointed his rifle at and he fired.
Did the bullet meet you?
He didn't. No, I didn't see the part of that bullet.
So if the bullet
I cocked my own too.
You cocked yours too?
I wanted, but fortunately or unfortunately, my CO, General Alimi, came down. What happened? I said, my sergeant asked me to fire this man, but the way I saw him, very defenseless. He asked whether he was carrying arms. He said, no, he was not carrying arms.